Hello everyone and welcome to the Rose Tarocles. My name is Rose and today we'll be doing a reading for the zodiac sign of zodiac cusp of Sagittarius-Capricorn, which is a cusp of prophecy. During this reading, please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Since this is going to be a general reading, it may not resonate with you 100%, okay? And if that's the case, please come again and watch the next reading, which could perhaps help you out if I pull on your energy. Now, if you're not able to resonate with this reading, please take a look at the videos for your moon, rising and Venus signs to get a better picture of the message Spirit is guiding you towards. If you wish to contact me, all my details are in the description box below. Finally, I thank God, Source, the universe, all the archangels and angels of love and light, all spirits and spirit guides of love and light, for guiding me to finally share my gifts with you all. If you like your readings, please do not hesitate to like, share and subscribe to this channel. So, Cusp of Prophecy, let's get started. Give me a moment while I put the mic on. Here you go. So I've laid out the cards on the table before I started, so we save time. Yes, and I do not waste your time while I'm laying out the cards, which is some of the feedback that I've got. All right? So let's get started. Hold on, give me a moment. Let me take a look at the cards first. Excuse me. Ooh. Right. So, coming to the reading. Ooh, nice. Okay. Coming to the reading, what I can see, my darling, cusp of prophecy is that you are not entertaining any kind of conflicts. If there were any conflicts in your relationship, you are laying it to rest, you're leaving it behind, and you are instead concentrating on your abundance, on your finances, on your money, on your family life, yes? On things that really matter around you, okay? As for your person, they are deep in thought. They are going deep inside, you could say. They're not only reminiscing, yeah, they are also thinking about how they have contributed negatively to this relationship or could have contributed to this conflict negatively in this relationship. Okay, so they're coming into enlightenment of sorts of how they have contributed to this upset or this breakup. As for you, you're not interested in this conflict anymore because this is you realize that this conflict is kind of like a one-upping conflict, and you're not keeping yourself a part of it anymore. You're just laying down your swords and you're walking away. Yeah, so from the looks of it, you have decided to walk away and instead concentrate on yourself. Now, from what I can see here, this person may have perhaps in the past promised you a long-term relationship, or you all may have been in a long-term commitment, okay? But at the moment, I don't see you as such, because I feel as though you feel betrayed by this person for what they have done to you, okay? They have betrayed you of your happiness. They have turned your whole house, life, everything upside down. And since you feel as though, since you've entertained this person in your life, it has been nothing but a lot of destruction. Where have you been entertaining, darlings? Happens, right? Happens in life. So this person has not since they come into your life, instead of there being growth, there has been a lot of upsets and a lot of destruction that has been caused in your life, and to your, perhaps your reputation and things. If you own anything, property or this and that, feels like a very violent person to me. Anyways, so your person is very much in despair, and they're regretful of what they've done. They've realized the happiness that you brought, happiness and joy that you brought into their lives, okay? And they seem to want to atone for this, but very funny energy. But why are they not telling you that? Seems like there's no communication here. As for you, you're concentrating on your money. You're trying to get your balance back when it comes to your finances and career and job, or your family life, but mostly your money. From what I can see, you're concentrating on your wealth, on your money, right? And you're getting it all back in order. And it does come back in order once you drop all the burdens of the past. And that's what you're doing. When you drop all the burdens of your past, and you focus all your energy on stabilizing yourself, your home, and everything you do with it, everything comes back in order. As for this person over here, they are very much stressed about things. They do not know how to approach you. They might be a bit arrogant. They might be a bit of a show-off. They may be a bit. I'm not exaggerating, but they could be a lot. But I'm just, for the sake of it, I'm just saying, over here, they could be quite arrogant and egoistic. So, is their pride and ego what's stopping them from communicating the truth to you? You see, it stresses them out, but they are at the same time quite content with their single life. That's something to talk about. Excuse me. And they are themselves as well putting their life in order. By the looks of it, they are taking charge of their life and are putting the record straight with themselves and their behavior. So they are acting responsibly, finally, with themselves in their lives. Because I don't know what impact this breakup or this conflict had on them, but if it was a massive breakup, it could have put them deep in thought, especially if they feel that you were their pride and joy, or you brought them a lot of happiness, and success in their lives. So if they lost their magic charm, how are they supposed to survive, right? As for you, you are thinking about having this brand new passionate start and taking this opportunity and rebuilding your life and finding the stability that you know that you can bring into your own life. You have realized that you don't need somebody, or you don't need a codependent relationship to be in order to move ahead and to move on forward into your life, okay? At the same time, you feel betrayed, very much betrayed by this person, because they may have promised you a lot of things, yes. You also have invested your complete emotions in this person, and they took you for granted, and they kind of destroyed that trust which you may have put in this person. time and time again, they may have destroyed your trust. Yes? By acting against the relationship, then investing in it and moving ahead together as a team. Okay? They always worked against you. So that's a bit sad, isn't it? And it's a bit too little too late by the looks of it, darling. You're moving on. Let's find out. They want to come in and they want to express their love to you, but their arrogance and their ego is stopping them from doing so. Because they are still in this mode of entitlement, it's like they feel entitled and this and that. Some men, how they are. Some men, they will never say, oh, well, sorry, I've done wrong, and they'll be like, oh, they rather put the blame on somebody else than, be human, and they have to decondition themselves from being a stereotypical man that has been portrayed in society. You know what I mean? So their pride and ego is taken over their real emotions and is causing a bit of conflict within them, which is causing them a lot of stress and anxiety as well. Yes? It kind of pierces them. They can't see a path forward. Well, that's part of their growth process, right? But that is something that you don't know. This is a part of their growth process. This is something that they have to figure out on their own. Yeah, it is not your problem. It is not your karma. If they're going through this karma, they have to go through it on their own. You cannot carry someone else's karma. If you carry someone else's karma, you kind of not only stunt your growth, you're also stunting their growth. You know what I mean? So they're not having that experience. So why would you want to carry someone else's karma? You know what I mean? I feel as though so far you have been helping them out a bit too much. And now you have realized that and you have pulled back your energy and instead you're concentrating on yourself. Nice. So when this person has kind of spent enough time for themselves, they will come and go into their bit of realizations and getting their stability back emotionally and finally making their mind up. They will come in towards you. Yes? So why are they coming in towards you? This is my question. They will come in to express their love to you. But why are they coming? What is the reason? Is it from a place of love? Is it from what? You have left them, okay? You're moving on. But you have not totally broken up the ties energetically. You do think about them, okay? Even though you're moving on, and concentrating on building a future, you do think about them from time to time. But in saying that, since you're already on your path forward, the universe is sending you blessings. The universe is blessing you with all the things that you may have prayed for. Yes? Because I want to check something. Hold on. I want to check something. You have not yet released all the burdens of your past, okay? Even though over here, in that moment, you said that's it, and you were gone, yes? And you dropped them like a ton of bricks. You have not completely let go energetically, okay? So especially if it was a long-term relationship, it takes some time to break the energetic tie, even though you physically move on, okay? So that's what I think it is. But whatever it is, since you put your intentions out in the universe that you want to move onwards and forwards, the universe is sending you your blessings. Now, your person is reminiscing over you and the past that you'll have shared together, okay? They are coming to realize your worth. I'm finding it so similar to Sagittarius reading. They're coming to find your worth. They're coming to, appreciate your worth and your importance in their life, okay? What's happening here is they look at you as though you are their soulmate. Yeah, they think about the past a lot. They know they've come into the realization that you are their soulmate. They see your worth, they see how grounded you are, how loving you are, and how much you have supported them, yes, without them knowing. This absence in their life, your absence in their life, is making them come to this realization. Why do I feel I'm repeating myself? Maybe there was something similar like this in the Sagittarius reading. Take a look. So, yes, so they feel as though they were not giving as much as they should have. They were not investing as much as they should have in you, in the relationship, yes? They were being very selfish. They were getting what they want from the relationship, yes? And now that you're gone, they can't pull on your energy anymore, can they? So they realize your worth. They realized that they were selfish. In fact, they were selfish, for sure, I can see. They're quite stingy with their... it's like, if it's as though, it feels as though, I'll give you an example. It feels as though if you had an idea to do something, yes, they would diss you off. They would dismiss you. Okay, if you had an idea and you put it across to them, yeah, to do something together, they would dismiss you. Why? Because it came from you. This person looks, they think they're very macho kind. You know those people who, there are some people like that who feel that they are very macho and they are the ones who have to make the decisions and they are the ones who have all the say in everything, stuff like that. Sorry guys, but that's the feeling I'm getting. So I feel this person was having that kind of a personality where they did not respect your decisions, where they did not respect your ideas or your contribution into this relationship or into any situation with them, right? So that's what I'm saying. Their ego was ruling them. It's like you put them on an ego high. You gave them an ego high. So now that you pulled yourself back and you're concentrating on your path forward, yes, they realize, oh, there's nobody to inflate their ego anymore. What do? Oh dear, so sad. Well, that is their problem, and that is what they are working through, and they're going through their journey, their lessons. Now, as for you, my darling, they are missing you, okay? And they see you in a different light now because of your absence in their life. As for you, my darling, you're making a brand new start, a brand new movement and journey towards your path ahead. You're concentrating on your money because you received some kind of idea. You're quite clear on what you want. You're not investing in the past situation anymore. In fact, you are investing in yourself moving forward. The universe is saying to practice a bit of patience. You may have lost a bit of time over here, yeah, as we can see. That is what you feel, but there's nothing to worry about. Take one step at a time. Now, moving here ahead, when you're thinking of the past, and if you're thinking this person had somebody else that they were, for the ones who have this feeling that the person was cheating on you, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. If you feel your person was cheating on you, the answer is a clear yes. It has been reiterated 3 times here. Okay? So, if you broke up because of that reason, yeah, it's very clear that they choose you. But why do they choose you? They choose you because you were the one who was inflating their ego. So you kind of like the enabler, yeah, in a way. It's not a blame thing. It's not it's just unknowingly, because you love them so much, you emotionally invested yourself in them too much, and you didn't really realize that, they were kind of like a shallow person, but you were really contributing to their ego, but they kind of were not really experienced in handling themselves, so they were not a mature, emotionally matured person to start with, so they mismanaged their arrogance and their ego, and they got a bit too much, and things went over here. Some things may have gone in when there was a lot of gossip with regards to your relationship. So there's a lot of people around you who are talking about this, so there may have been a big blow up, a big breakup. So a lot of people got to know about it, and I can see over here, there's a bit of damage to there may have been a lot of name calling as well, and there may have been a bit of damage to your reputation. Somebody had a big mouth by the looks of it over here. Someone was very rash in the way they speak to people. Yes, and that's the reason they have caused a lot of damage to you and to this relationship. So there's a lot of people around you who are talking about this, and you just feel this was a complete mess and completely mismanaged, because this person couldn't hold themselves back. Probably they had a drinking, alcohol problem, drug problem, I don't know what problem, but they had some kind of vice. Yes, and that because of it and because of their habits, they have caused this mess. This person is not discreet. This person's very foul-mouthed. Juicy. Hold on, I was pulling my chair forward. Right. So, where's my cards? So you're leaving the situation behind. You see there's no point in going back to it. Yes, it's not serving any purpose. There was no growth in this relationship, so it was not helping you in any positive manner, and you feel as though you are completely depleted emotionally and completely drained. So whenever you're around this person, you feel completely drained, because you do not know what to expect next. They're proving themselves to be very unpredictable and also very destructive. They feel as though they can win you back whenever they feel like. I don't think they're taking this breakup very seriously as they should, because from what I can see, your side, my darling, you are just wanting to run along, leave everything behind. But the reason they're coming back, now listen to this carefully, the reason they're coming back into your life is because you are still energetically entertaining them, and you're still energetically tied to them, you feel. Yes. Now, patience, darling, it's just being reiterated. Patience. Yes. So time will tell what's going to happen. Let's put it that way. Universe is asking you to exercise patience with yourself in your life. Yes. Do not be run down. Do not go into depression. Do not be too sad for too long. Okay? Because you, my dear, have done everything you could to maintain peace and harmony in this relationship. It was just this person over here who was the destructive kind, because they had their vices and they refused to change because they were too egotistical and very arrogant, okay, to see the light. So how much of a light you gave them, candlelight, tube light, ceiling light, whatever light, they refused to see the light, okay, because they were wrapped up in their own ego, machoism. So they think that you bring them a lot of happiness, and they had a lot of good times with you, and they think they can win you back whenever they feel like. Little do they know that you have already moved on. You're making your way ahead. You're putting your intentions out in the universe, and you're pursuing your passions. Whatever you have put your mind to now, moving ahead. I see you're investing in a brand new idea, brand new venture, or you're taking up a new job. Yeah, if you were not working before, you're taking up a job. If you're working, you're being promoted to a new place, new department. Sorry, a new position. Okay, so what I'm saying here is that you are moving along. It says here, a woman is like a rose. If you take good care of her, you will see love blossom. Yes, they did not see you as a rose, darling. They did not take good care of you, and that's the reason they did not see any love blossom in this situation. They took care of themselves, they took care of their ego, and they got a bit carried away. And now where they are, I don't know, suspended in some tree somewhere, hopefully. You know what I mean? Right. You are hell-bent on getting yourself in order. Yeah. So if you're making yourself look physically attractive over here, I can see. If you are wanting to lose weight, you're losing weight. If you're wanting to gain weight, you're gaining weight. You're paying more attention to yourself. Basically, it's self-care, and you're refocusing all your energy on yourself. Besides that, you are moving ahead passionately into your future. This is attracting a lot of people towards you. Why? Because now you are vibrating at an energy where you know what you are and you know what you want. Yes, and you're going for it. So basically, you are feeling complete as a person. You are not dependent on anything, anyone, or anyone else. You are vibrating as a complete whole bowl of energy yourself, which is in turn, you're like a magnet, to put it simply. You're like a magnet, and it's attracting a lot of people towards you. Yes, a lot of people, a lot of abundance. Yeah, whatever you want in life is being attracted towards you. So keep your intentions clear is my advice. Yes, make sure that you're not thinking negatively about yourself. So keep your intentions clear, because you're bound to attract, since you're like a magnet, you're bound to attract anything you put your mind to. Okay? People find you hot, sexy, this and that, and everything else. Besides that, energetically speaking, sorry, my words are running too fast, because it's just like a roller coaster in my head here. All the information is just coming in. So, what's going on is energetically, you're attracting a lot of abundance your way. Talk about it. Abundance. A lot of abundance, darling. So, let's move on. Oh, somebody is very vindictive over here. Looks like it's your person. Your person is not having any of it. They're getting jealous. They're being very vindictive. They want to get back at you. Why? You know what I mean? Why? What's wrong with this person? Because they have a feeling of lack now. They're very rash. They are not to be trusted with the way they speak, you see, because they lose their head anytime and they kind of spew things out of their mouth. Also, they're coming across as very vindictive, spiteful, you know. This person doesn't have any boundaries by the looks of it. Yes. So I don't think, even though they've gone inwards and, you know, tried to heal themselves, it's this person's nature to be this way. There's nothing that can change them. Sadly. So let's see. Let's see what yes. So sadly, there's nothing that can change them. Even though one moment they say they're sorry and this and that, if you give them a chance, from the looks of it, I think you have given them a lot of chances here. Where's it gone? A lot of chances here. Okay, so this was the final straw that broke the camel's back, darling. So what I can see here is, even if you may have given them a lot of chances before, they may have said sorry, they may have come towards you with an apology, or if not an apology, just some grand gesture to get you back, and you may have given them a chance before, yes, and then bam, next thing what happens? They think they can get into your life and exit your life whenever they feel like, but not this time, because this time you're done with it. You see the pattern, how it's been going along, and you're not going to tolerate this disrespect anymore. Yes, they may have disrespected you very badly over there, because there's a lot of people talking about you now, bad mouthing. There may have been a lot of backstabbing, bad mouthing, shit going on. So this person is coming across as very vindictive. But when this happens, darling, you just leave them on their own. Let them badmouth you, let them talk shit about you. You don't worry about it, because people can judge for themselves. Okay? People can judge for themselves, because they themselves will see this person for what they are. As for you, you're wasting no time. You're wasting no time in running. You have come to the realization that this person has been very toxic to you and your life and your relationship. In your life, basically. There's no more growth to be found here. Yes, you are doing what you can behind the scenes, and you're cutting your ties, slowly. So if you have things to take away from the house, you're just taking away. If you'll have been living together, you're just taking your things on the quiet and just going. Yes, going. You're taking what you can while you can, and you're leaving, my darling, in the middle of the night. And once you do that, look what's coming your way. There's a lot of abundance in love, life, happiness. You know what I mean? The universe is blessing you, and it's putting you on your path forward into prosperity. Now, let's move. Let me take the cards one by one. So, your person over here is keeping an eye on you. If they're communicating with you, they're being very immature with their communications, and they're not truly being honest with you. Okay? Why is this person still in your life? Anyways, let's read it the way it's saying. So, the universe is also asking you to pay attention. The angels are asking you to pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to the people who are entering your life. Pay attention to the people who are already around you. The kind of information that's coming towards you. If there's any flying monkeys, if you know what I mean, just keep them at bay. You don't need any negative reviews coming back to you, about this person. You just don't need any news of this person coming to you, because it could kind of then the news from you, what you say and everything, can go back to that person, which is going to just cause further conflicts. It's like a gateway to allow that person back into your life. They get a string to catch on kind of thing. So just do a clean cut, as I see you are going to be doing it over here. But be careful, this person is still keeping an eye on you, because they for some reason feel their ego is kind of bruised. So they feel they have to get back at you for some reason. I have no idea why, but whatever the reason is. So they're keeping an eye on you, thinking about the past. So Do they have love for you is what I want to know. Yeah, you brought them a lot of happiness, you brought them a lot of joy. Be selfish person. Thinking about themselves. What you bring to them. Anyways. Did they ever think what they brought to you in your life? No. They brought a lot of destruction. Mess. It's what I can see here. Mess. This could have been a past life relationship. This could have been a past life soulmate relationship. There is one card missing for me to call it a twin flame. So yes, this could have been a past life soulmate relationship. That's why you are still having that energetic tie towards them. Hold on, give me a minute. Bubbles is calling. What is it, beautiful? Come on in. Come on in, beautiful. Yeah, you were calling. Yeah, right, you sweetheart. Sorry, Bubbles. She thought I was kidnapped in my studio. You know how Dobermans are. Velcros. Anyways, so moving ahead. Yeah, you're concentrating on rebuilding your life altogether. Yes, you're taking help from family, from friends. There are people around you who are helping you to rebuild your life. Yes, there are good souls around you who are helping you to rebuild your life. You're coming across as happily single, yes, and you are now in the near future going to be ready for this change in your life or in the next phase of your life. Okay, if there's any offers coming in from anyone, you're not accepting it because you're still in a healing mode. You're still in a phase of healing. There is someone around you who wants to offer you an apology, and it's very clear who it is. You are not accepting that apology because now, from what I can see, you're not willing to risk your peace and their peace and harmony which you have found, yes, and the balance which you have regained in your life. You're not willing to let it go. You are not willing to compromise your well-being. Yeah, whether it's spiritual well-being, emotional well-being, or mental health well-being, physical well-being. You're not willing to compromise anything of yourself for anyone. Yes, your person, not your person. Let's call them your ex now. Yes, shall we? So your ex is kind of, they notice that you are being very guarded with your emotions and they can't really see through to you. They don't really know what you are up to at the moment, okay? But whatever it is, in this healing process, with this broken heart energy coming up here, you are hurt. You are hurt, but you will be overcoming this hurt. It's from what I can see, because you're at the 9. You're at the last stage of feeling that release, feeling that pain. You know, that pain that comes before release. Yeah, the what if pain. Yeah. You're feeling it and then bam, it's gonna go. Your person is coming across as very entitled. So let's read this. Love is a rose, but you'd better not pick it. It only grows when it's on the vine. Handful of thorns and you know you missed it. Lose your love when you say the word mine. Lose your love when you say the word mine. Yes, your person needs to learn to let go of this behavior of entitlement. They feel entitled to everything and anyone. You know, the people are not. That's because they have a false ego, a false sense of grandeur, a false sense of being, you know, narcissistic. Now we tick so many boxes of narcissists. So they have this false sense of grandeur, and they feel they're entitled, whatever, you know, whatever you call it, entitlement. They're entitled to you, or you're entitled to them. Sorry, got a bit confused there. So, as for you, my darling, you're moving on, and you're moving fast, forward and ahead, as far away as possible from this person. Not interested is the word I'm getting from you. Yeah, this person is going to be in the background. They're going to be spreading, causing a smear campaign over here. Yeah, they are operating from a very, where is it gone? Vindictive space. Okay, they are operating from a very jealous space. They're operating from a space of lack in their life. Okay, and they're quite smug about it. They're quite happy at what they're doing to kind of cause you grief. So behind the scenes, they're probably slandering you or causing some kind of rumors to go your way. I don't know what they're doing. But whatever it is, they are planning it meticulously so that it kind of causes upset in your life. They're quite revengeful. Oh, for what? Doesn't make sense, does it? What did you do to them? All you did was probably hurt their ego because you walked away. You didn't give them a chance for them to walk away from you. Yes, because you did no wrong, and you can see clearly what they've done here. But they're feeling bruised and hurt, but it's from their ego. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to go much into it. So you understand what I mean. So over here I can see they're feeling quite content and happy with what they're doing behind your back, but you don't really care. You're moving ahead. You're not giving them too much, you're not showing too much interest in them. I can see in the future you are not going to be even energetically investing any time and emotion to this person. Okay, you are moving ahead and forward. I think you may have a few words with them, harsh words, let's put it that way, when it gets to your if any news gets to you and it's false news, I think you will lose your patience over here. That's why patience is reiterated. Yes, don't lose your patience, keep your cool. All right, no matter what, just pull yourself away. Don't think about this person. Just behave as if they never existed. Okay, and that's it. Move ahead with your life. Don't waste any of your time and energy on this kind of a person. Okay, but for some reason it's kind of affecting you. Okay, and in the future I see you might give them a piece of your mind to kind of back off, and once you do that, that will be the final release. That, my dear, is going to be the final release, and then you will be moving ahead and forward into the future, because I think that's the energy blockage that's happening, because you can feel there is something happening behind your back, you see, or in your surroundings, or this person is kind of like loopy. So once you've had enough, I see in your coming future, you're going to just snap and tell them to back off, and then that will be the final release, and you're going to be moving ahead and forward into your future. Now, most of you will be asking me, is there any new love in your life coming forward? Not that I see in this reading at the moment, because for some reason, this person has kind of taken over your reading, This energy is quite weird. But you, my dear, you're going to go places. Okay, once you let go. This was just a life experience, but because it's a soulmate relationship, yeah, it is taking a bit of a longer time. Not only that, it's because your energies are still intertwined. Yeah, there will be a final release over here coming up in your near future, and that will be the end of this misery. So let's see what the soul's journey has to say. Peace. Peace. That's all you want, isn't it? Peace. So I'm a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So say this to yourself. Put this intention out in the universe. I'm a being of love, and I release all negative energy. And Archangel Michael says, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Yeah, nothing can be salvaged from in this relationship, from this person, expected from this person. Yes, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly and move forward. Yes, so please say this prayer with me. To Archangel Michael, I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. Absolutely lovely. Thank you, Archangel Michael. So let's see what signs you could be dealing with. The signs on the table are Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Cancer, Gemini. So let's see what other signs are here. You got Libra, Aries, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Pisces and Scorpio. So they could have the signs in their chart, or this could be their signs, or they could have any of these elements in their chart. So, my darlings, Cusp of Prophecy, that was quite an intense reading. Yes, but the overall message for you here is peace. All you want is what I can see from here is peace and harmony. Yes, and the only person who can give you that is you. If you decide to be patient with yourself and find the strength within you to move away from this past without giving it any attention. Yes? So, now hold on. Let me take a look at the chat. So if there's any questions in the chat, I will be able to answer it. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, my darlings. Let's see if I can find you. Sorry, I've not yet opened. Alright, so I see there's no questions in the chat yet, but if any of you has a question, please put it in the chat. So, otherwise I will find it safe for me to close the reading. Right, so just to keep you informed, let me get my book. The next reading I will be doing is Gemini followed by Gemini Cancer cusp of magic. All right, so if you think you have a question, then maybe you can catch me in the next few readings. All right, my darlings, the cusp of prophecy. Thank you for tuning in for your reading today, and if it resonates, please like and subscribe to this channel. And if it didn't resonate with you, just a few bits resonated with you, just take those few bits and leave the rest. And you can tune in next time again for August, and we will meet again. Until then, I love you, take care, and God bless.